Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're off from Acrisure. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Blue 58.
Now we're running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Rodgers from the gun. Austin makes the grab downfield. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Slip it in.
First down. Here's Rodgers. He's got it inside the 10. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So the incompletion on first. Here is 2nd and goal.
Blue 58. Inside.
Going again here, it's Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and goal. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
On 4th down, it's Rodgers. Has it down close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple of reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
No touch. No touch.
They go play fake with Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
From the pistol, Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught at the 4. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Gainwell. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. That's his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I can do yours.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. They toss to Ward, running right. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. He goes to the hurry up here.
And the Steelers 1st down.
A toss running left. Warren. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. And on a sound kind of that incredible breakout season last year was Zach Bond.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Warren. Free inside the 30. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers break the tie here in the first.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now Boswell on to send this away. Shipley now to return. Making some progress here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. A play fake now hurts the throw. That pass complete to Goddard. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Looking quickly here.
That's good for the Eagles. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. And that is the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive block. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop. See the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
He's caught. He's got Brown. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Motion man right is Smith. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They send the receiver in motion right. Hurts the throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
It's a screen to Barkley. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. They'll go. Hurts. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Out of his end zone, Rodgers. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
58, hey, 88, 88.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Hey, 58.
Again, Rodgers. He's got his man. This is Austin. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Steelers first down.
First down throw here by Rodgers. He's him on the quick hitter. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. The Steelers leading the way here in Acrisure.
It's 2nd and inches.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. They'll throw again. Rodgers. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going for it again. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Rodgers going to throw on first. Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
To the air on first down. Rodgers. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Hey, 88, 88. Shut it up. Yeah, there. 58.
Rodgers from the gun. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense in the hurry up here.
15 yards.
Hey, take 26.
That's good for a Steelers
Get 300.
first
Get
down.
300.
Throwing again, Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard loss brings up
Hey, you block
2nd
over
and
here.
13 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Johnson with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers coming back after the pick. Trying for the deep ball. Defender incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it sets up second down.
26. Inside. 319. 319.
Rodgers will look to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That throw's incomplete ahead of his target. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're going to be more interceptions.
And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
1st down. Here's Rodgers. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Got 300. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 319.
Throwing again here. It's Rodgers. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
630. 258. 26 inside. Back north. 319.
Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he is down to the 30-yard line. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Jump out! Hey, 88.
Now Rodgers. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to be driven out at the end. So some fireworks, no points, but a big play there. Help bring this 2nd quarter to a close. Now Boswell on to send this away. Shipley now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Complete out to the right side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Motion man right is Smith. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. Working quickly here. Man in motion, headed right. Hurts to throw.
At the 46-yard line.
Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On third down, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's caught. He's got Brown. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Eagles.
Hurts yet again. Completed over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Offensive line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 25-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this third down, Brock, as this is out at least a few yards behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Air it out on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Looking to throw. Rolling out to his left. He connects downfield. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
What do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever. Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Defense bringing in a 50B, 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
It's Hurts once again. Able to get it to Barkley. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
A gain of 3 yards brings up 4th and goal.
Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have 4th and goal after the break. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal.
Yo, toss up. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. Kyle up, Yeti. Yo, toss up.
Desperation time here. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Gainwell. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Rodgers from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Brought in right side. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 28-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tie game, final quarter, the final minutes and seconds ticking away, Brock. I mean, this is dream scenario for a defender to have the chance to score the potential game winner.
Yeah, I'll raise my hand and sometimes it'll fault for too many times think about the quarterback. Oh, this is the moment you live for. Oh, you got to maximize the situation. It's the same mindset for these defenders, and when they capitalize on it, you can see the celebration by his teammates.
On the return, here's Gainwell. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start the drive with Warren. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup of 6.
On 2nd down, Warren gets it again. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
49-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw on first. That's DK on the slant. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers losing by 7.
6-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
26. Get 300. Get 300. Hey, 88. Hey, Mike. Flip it down.
Here he is to throw. And they take him down right along the 30.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Now to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Warren here from the gun. Running in the red zone. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Setting up to pass. The catch is made near the edge. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Jump out!
Warren. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win. They're going to try and run for it. Wow, a stunning call to go for it, and the guts pay off. He's in, and they've got the lead.
Eagles 28. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Shipley now to return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw it. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles push their lead to 6. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Get 300, 318, 150.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
319, 319.
Rodgers to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down. Throwing now. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they win for it unsecure.